Before you take CBD, Delta 8 gummies, or think marijuana leaves your system in a few days, you need to hear this. This video explains exactly how long THC stays in your system and why it will show up on a DOT drug test, even if you've only used it once and thought it was safe. If you work in a safety-sensitive position, information is important for you to know. Hi there, if we haven't met, I'm Cindy. I'm a DOT qualified SAP and I help DOT safety sensitive employees understand the rules so that they can stay compliant and stay working and avoid violations. Today we'll be breaking down THC detection times, why online timelines are pretty misleading, and why CBD and Delta 8 products, will cause a positive on a DOT drug test. So let's start with the basics. Marijuana, weed, pot, whatever. It comes in edibles, vapes, all kinds of forms. They all affect reaction time, coordination, and perception. And under DOT rules, even medical marijuana or recreational use is not allowed. So impairment can last longer after you think you're good to go, which is why safety-sensitive workers aren't permitted to use it. Now let's talk about here's the question, how long does THC actually stay in your system? Here's the honest truth. There is no guaranteed timeline. The 30-day thing is a myth. I work with safety-sensitive employees daily, and I regularly see positives that are 30 days, 45, 90 days, after their last use. And heavier regular users will last longer. So your body stores THC in its fat cells and it releases it slowly over time. And even single use or secondhand smoke is a thing and can linger unpredictably in your system. So also don't believe the hype about the 3-day detox or the myths online. They don't work. DOT drug tests are very sensitive. There's no safe window when it comes to cannabis products. One of the main reasons THC stays so long today in your system is because the products are much stronger and they're made to last longer. They're bioengineers, which means they're genetically altered to be that way. And so they have a higher potency. So you got edibles, concentrates, wax, oils. They hit harder and they stay in your system longer. And yes, some vape cartridges have even tested positive for fentanyl contamination. So you really need to be careful out there. Stronger THC equals longer detection times and higher impairment risks. Now here's the biggest confusion I see in the field. CBD and the Delta products. People think these are safe because they're sold at the store. They're like at smoke shops, truck stops, gas stations, whatever. But these products aren't regulated and the labels are often wrong. So these products, CBD, the Deltas, will test positive on a DOT drug test. And I've seen people fail for CBD lotion, the gummies, of course, infused iced tea, cookies, you name it. So if you work in a DOT safety sensitive position, avoid all cannabis products, because they will show up as a marijuana positive. And then when that happens, they will immediately pull you from safety-sensitive duty and you will not be able to return to duty until you complete the SAP process. So it doesn't matter if it's legal. DOT just doesn't allow it. I had a case where a guy was a driver and took a CBD gummy to help with sleep because a lot of times the drivers have difficulty sleeping, right? So the label and the store employees said it was THC free. Nope, they failed a random and was sent through the SAP. So they were sent home, couldn't work for a few weeks. So it's really important that you know these type of things. So the key takeaway, THC stays in your system much longer than you realize. There's no safe window and there's no safe cannabis product when it comes to DOT safety sensitive roles. If you want to protect your career and livelihood, avoid these products. Can't say it enough. Avoid all cannabis products. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I try to make videos each week explaining the process, to help alleviate some of the stress and anxiety around the SAP and to keep you informed. If you ever have any questions, feel free to drop a comment or send me an email or call and I will answer you. And until next time, thank you for watching and I'll talk to you later.